But for Spurs, not a great place to be, not a happy dressing room. Steve Coppell, did Chelsea deserve to win that? How did they win that?
No, they didn't deserve to win, but who says football is fair? And I think it just shows that, you know, the champs don't become chumps overnight. There's still a lot of good quality, integrity within that team, and it was shown, obviously, Alonso with the free kick in the first half, and then the perseverance in the second half. Question marks will be asked, I'm sure, about the Tottenham goalkeeper, the throw out, Wanyama, the control, but Alonso to join in, link up the play from the Pedro pass, and then just a bit of violence in the box, which the goalkeeper couldn't handle. So you can admire an awful lot about what Chelsea did, but overall, Tottenham, with the way they played, they should have got some kind of result from the game.
Okay. How clever were Chelsea then? Do you think they were clever in the way they played?
I think they was. I think they he surprised everyone with his lineup. I had a hunch that he wouldn't go with Moses in that advanced role, because I don't think that he can mess around with the players who he's got, like Pedro. If he was to change him, put him in his position, he would have burnt the bridge there. So I knew he was going to do something to change it, and he got it spot on. And the longer the game goes, Tottenham have to come out and push, you know, and keep pushing, and a lot of offensive substitutions from Pochettino, and the space automatically is going to open up for the counter-attack, and it fell into their hands, you know, for Chelsea. I think they held on for large periods, but you're going to have to do that, you know, if you want to win games against Tottenham, who are an excellent side, and I thought they played well today. There's nothing wrong with their performance, but you've got to ride your luck against them, and then you'll get your space. If they cannot break you down, in the end, you're going to get space against them, and they've got players with quality and pace on the counter-attack, Chelsea, and they put the game away at the death there.
Do you know the only thing I wondered about there, when, you know, it took a long time for Tottenham to get level. You know, they really pushed and pushed and pushed, and they thought it was never coming. They got the little break with the own goal, but I just thought, I wondered then, did they then get a bit reckless and careless by thinking, we're going to go and win it now?
Yeah.
And everything seemed to me, instead of being calm and just taking a breath and say, right, we're back level, so we make sure we don't lose that point, but we'll still try and win it. Yeah. I just thought they seemed to get a little reckless and anxious.
Well, no more so than the goalkeeper.
The goalkeeper, actually, he's almost had a panic
taking
up.
That beat, for that, take the beat and say, right, come on, up you get, and then we'll move up, and he goes, bang, right away.
Yeah.
And
well, he throws it right down the heart of the pitch, where you can be countered.
Correct.
That's the problem. He could have gone wide to Sissoko, who's out there. He's a captain. He needs to have a cool head at the right time, and today he didn't have it.
But at that point of the game, what do you want your keeper doing?
Well, to be fair, you know, they're such good players. He would have trust in his midfield play. He throws it out. It was a clumsy touch.
It was.
And they were punished for it. But he would expect, as a goalkeeper, we've just got back in the game, the momentum is with us. Boom, let's sustain the attack, let's get it going again.
What he does, Steve, normally he picks the ball up and he looks for Dembele. But Dembele has just been tracking back, could have given the penalty away, and then he picks the ball up and he throws it to the next best thing in midfield, unfortunately.
Do you know what it was as well? It was a lazy throw. He didn't fizz it into Wanyama and give him a chance. It was a kind of lobby little weightless throw.
He won't want to watch this.
That's the second part of it.
He won't want to watch that.
Well, it's a cause and effect almost, isn't it? The first, Andy said, a lazy throw results in him having to make what you would think would be a routine save, either with his feet. De Gea would have saved that with his feet for sure. But just even getting down there, 99 times out of 100, I would suggest that he would have made that save. He's so upset with himself.
Well, I mean, it's a terrible touch.
It is. Hard and low. Always difficult. Always difficult to deal with.
You've always got to check. But what do you, I mean, we know now what's going to happen. Pochettino's going to get asked. Wembley, is it going to cost you? Is there a hoodoo there? I mean, if you take the game in general, you know, if you can just distance you from the result, how did Tottenham play at Wembley? I thought they played well.
I did.
I thought they were the better side. I thought, you know, they created more chances. They had much more of the ball. Chelsea had a plan. They were right. Luis and Alonso were right. They had a plan to absorb and squeeze the space, and as he said, to stop Eriksen and Dele Alli affecting the game in the way they can. And they did that really well.
Excellent game. Plaudits, I think, to the Chelsea manager. Conte set his team out. There are obviously holes in the group of players he has, but he's set the team out well. And David Luiz, who I'm not a big fan of, I think he's been the glue that's held the unit together. I think he's been terrific. He's front covered the defensive three. She would say that Christensen's got a handful with Kane. That's not a good matchup, and yet Luiz has been there or thereabouts all the time. He got fouled for the goal. All in all, it's been a terrific performance by Chelsea.
If you play Luiz Bakayoko Kante, you're quite destructive, aren't you? You're not very productive.
Well, I mean, I have to. Well, Kante would be the one who's. But I mean, he's got talent, David Luiz. He can play a football. He can play a pass.
Yeah.
And I've quite liked Bakayoko. You know, I think for somebody who hasn't played football since May, I think that he's been exceptional. He looks like a Patrick Vieira type player, doesn't he?
Yes.
He's that tall, languid power. Look, I think he looks good.
What does the Conte body language say?
I'm pleased for him, because that 193 minutes of football has put him back on track, in my opinion, and I think everyone at the football club will be happy. Mr. Abramovich is sitting there. Michael Emenello.
He looks happy, doesn't he?
He looks happy, and why not? You know, he's just beat the team tipped to win the Premier League along with Manchester United and Man City, and they turned them over at Wembley when no one gave them a chance. With Hazard, arguably their best player, missing, Fabregas, Cahill, Costa, who's
Pedro, Matic. Big, huge players for them last year.
Yeah.
It must have been an easy week for him. It might sound strange, having got beaten the week before, but he would have been going on. Everyone's writing us off. Everyone's saying we're finished. You know, we're a team of yesterday, and that edge to training all week, he must have delighted in it. And you can see that it was apparent the way the team played today. They were sharp. They knew what they were expected to do, and they
had a lot of work to do throughout the week,
really
Stevie,
well.
didn't he? Because he's changed the whole system there. You know, he's put personnel in different places, and he's had to work on that. And I think there's something what he enjoys.
Yeah, I was going to say that's probably exactly what he wanted.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and it's as mad as it sounds, it's just lovely to see him back with that suit on. That is him.
Yeah.
Do you know? And he's worn his legs out there again in that little technical area. No, they're going to have to reseed it. You know, that's what we want to see from him. He gives that energy to the Premier League.
He is going to noise up a few opposing coaches. That's an absolute certainty. Yeah. He is going to noise a few up. Yeah. Because they're going to go, sit down, come on. Yeah. But that's him.
But he just shows you, he wears his heart on his sleeve. I mean, we saw Mourinho yesterday. He must have been jumping up and down inside, but he kept it cool.
Yeah.
You know, but for me, it's an act.
But then look at where we started today, and Rafa Benitez, and talking about him. And if you're talking, look, you managers, you're talking about your demeanour, what you instill in your side. Conte's changed. Conte looked upset. They got a performance where they were upset last week. He's changed his performance, his manner this week. You get a performance to match.